Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rokh. As you're all aware, my name is Kevin, and here is where we pretty much left off yesterday. We are doing a base expansion because we need a lot more space for everything. We have a lot more crafting tools to make. One thing that I did notice, obviously I was crafting everything yesterday, I was looking up top, it is kind of nice that they have these automatic pillars that come off of the tiles. But look how kind of ugly it looks with those. Now, I can use tiles to cover that up, and I could put tiles all the way down the side of that, but you're limited to 2,000 tiles, and I am a little concerned that if I do that, it's just kind of going to be a waste of materials and building opportunity for later. So for now, it is what it is, but in some ways, I kind of hope that I can patch that up or cover that or do something. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't look the greatest. There's a ton of them. All right, let's just get some stuff taken care of real quick. My radiation is climbing as always. I thought I had. Do not have any rad pills on me. Auction we can go do real quick. We have some in inventory. Perfect. Let's go up and to our greatest creation ever. The solar panel and battery charging station is here. And we're now full. We won't die, at least instantaneously. Excuse me real quick. I'm trying to get my screens back to where I want them. There we go. On my other monitor, just so I can see everything. If someone chats in chat, I want to be able to reply and see if anyone's watching, of course. Then I can comment and assist with any questions you might have. So, a couple different things. I definitely thank you guys for all watching. I have been getting a lot of feedback from people that are also playing the game that wanted to kind of give me some tips and tricks that they've been working on. And I definitely appreciate that because I wouldn't say that I'm horrible, but, I got a long ways to go to work on the game and to, really make the progress that I think I need. Alright, but as I was saying before, let's see, which tile do I have the most of? They're all 2s, so nothing great. Let's just put those down here. So, we're really fat, we're really heavy. Been trying to keep resources on us for everything. Oh, come on. We're that heavy. We just picked up 1 tile and it made us overweight. We just put down 3 tiles, 4 tiles. Now we're underweight. Kind of interesting. So here's a zinc tile. Maybe it's just that tile super heavy. So as I was saying, I could put tiles here. Right. There we go. I could put them down and that'd be pretty cool. They can be able to cover all that up and make it look really clean. But as you can see in my top right hand corner there, I'm at 284. Now, I get it that I have 300, but it still does not sound, or 2,000, I have 300. Yeah, I'm almost maxed out. No, I have a good bit more I can do, but I'm thinking that we're gonna be low. Wow, those tiles must be super heavy. Lucifite tiles, maybe? Do we have any other tile? No? Man, those are some heavy, dense tiles. Instantaneously overweight. Alright, let's see if we can pick up these couple, because we won't need these here. Okay, got the right one. The jump deal is not the greatest thing in the world, but it works. Danger, alert, we're really heavy again. So that's a nickel. Oh, there's some tiles, lucifite. It seems like when I'm picking up, weird. I just put that in my inventory and it stopped being really heavy. Alright, I'll take it, whatever works. So, I'm kind of over the door in some ways. So I'm thinking, why bother with the door for at least the moment. I don't need one. But in some other ways, I'm thinking, I kind of want to close everything off. Obviously, eventually we will. This wall for power is not a bad idea. I'm not sure how it'll work in the future. As I said before, I kind of want a ramp that I can go up to a second story there. But maybe, hopefully we can figure that out later. So, we need a ton of tiles, obviously, to get everything finished off. I do not think we have... Oh, you know what? Is that blue? So, I did notice when I came in today that some colors have changed. And I didn't really check. Let me take a look real quick. I do not see any updates specifically. But I see that this item is blue, which I never really saw it as blue before, which is interesting. And there's 3 of them that are blue, which is really interesting because they're different, I'm pretty sure. Let's check. No, they're the same. Okay, so they're all the same. Ooh, that's a red one. Nice. Huh. So that one's red, that one's black, which, if I remember right, that one's that really low weight one. We don't want black ones. These ones are more like a grayish color. Huh. But that one's definitely different than that one. So the red one's the best. That's the one, if we go in to look at it and we figure out the resources, that's the one that we want to make more of. I think. This one's 66,000. 59. 59. The red one was, I think, 69. 62. 62. So this is actually what we want to make more boxes out of. Alright, but let's try. We have a bit of weight capacity here, so I'm going to try to get... Oh, there's a rad pill. Thought I had one on us. We got to get our daily rad pill fix. It's the best. Alright, let's get back to work. And I need to get Steam shrunken off my screen. Thank you for coming to join. There we go. I can see again. Alright. Let's try to get as much stuff as we can out of here because we want to make 1,000,000 tiles. Maybe not 1,000,000, but as many as we can make, which hopefully will be many. I can always hope. But once again, definitely thank you guys for coming to watch, hang out with me, help me in any ways possible. Let's see if we can get this material finally. We've just had this box full of it because we can't fit anything else. It's really heavy. Alright, I'm thinking it's 22 per. Where's my calculator? A calculator, or if they just made this simpler, it would be awesome. Wow, where'd that material go? Is that it? Smithsonite? Alright, 1820 divided by the 22, so we can make 1810. I mean, it's amazing. It says we can make like 82 tiles out of that much. Oh, no! It says the game crashed. Dang it. Just try to make progress. Well, we haven't really done anything crazy today either, which is funny. I figured we would be not having issues. Yeah, I'm clicking up the tile thing to get more. I was thinking about clicking the unlimited, but I've seen that kind of cause some issues before. Maybe that's what I'll do next time. Because it says we were going to be able to make 80 of those tiles, 82 of them. That would have been awesome. I would have loved to have made 82 tiles. But we're obviously going to wait for this to close. While this is closing, I do want to go back and talk about the comments and things that people were telling me about, and excuse me, and assistance that they were helping me understand the world of Mars. We got some cool screenshots there. You probably saw it there, though. All right, there's my background. It's a photo that I took at Vegas. Let me go ahead and just shut that off for now. We'll get back to Rokh. All right. So let me get to these comments here. As long as Rokh will open for us nicely. So I had one person in particular. He's called Mars1. He said, some tips from a fellow Martian. Reduce rad exposure inside your habitat by having dense tiles between you and the sun. Example, nickel tiles, density equals 1.5, rad reduction 6, minus 1.5 equals 4.5. This will stack. The background, example, background 6 minus, he did like a whole bunch of math on here. Not my strongest suit point, but definitely saying that if we look at the density of the different materials we make our tiles out of, we can definitely have better radiation, of course, exposure limit. We can make that less. So it is something I want to look into. For now, I just want to try to, of course, finish the building in a lot of ways. But yeah, I do want to be a little bit smart about it. But I think that would be something that if I came back and spent time figuring it out and putting it to, some better materials, I could do that off camera, and they could be happy that I did that off camera and didn't bother you all. So, also, he said, solar panels only provide 39 energy. Most items use more and will not work unless power requirements are met. Example, battery charger needs 78 energy, so use 2 solar panels. So that's interesting. He says the battery charger won't work, but we have it working. Also, if you place your solar panel frames on adjacent tiles, you do not need to use wires to connect them, so supply power to adjacent tiles and combine energy. Once you get the full power out, I hope you build a gas reclaimer with the 2x1 frame. So that's something we're going to want to work on. That's great information. I did not really think about the radiation, effects being in the house. We're spending so little time in the building that I haven't really thought about it. Let's see. And then, yeah, wow, Fubar just said more solar panels. So, agreed again. We need more, lots more. All right. Let's try this time. Let's put this on infinity. I know it's dangerous, right? Wow, look at all this stuff. It's way down here. All right. I'm not sure why it's this far down. Here it is. Put it in. No, I want to do a ton. I want infinity. 1810. Just put all of it. Oh, we have that weight capacity. Dang it. I don't really know how you get off of infinity. That's the problem with putting it on infinity. Can we do... Now we gotta go to the calculator. See, this would have been easier just to do it the other way. 22 times 30, 660. So we did that and we got like half. Alright. So we could definitely do more. So I'm thinking, yeah, we should be able to do twice that much. That'd give us 46. So I'm thinking next time we'll do 44 tiles. Or 50 tiles. Yes, 50 times 22. 1100. So that's the goal next time is do 1100. Alright, but I am happy that we got right back in. Yeah, good info. Yeah, you gave some good info. I do appreciate that. I was thinking eventually it was going to be the point where we need a whole big solar array, but, at some point we just got to try to at least get some power available to our building. Alright, so that's going to craft up. Hope that we can get more in there. while this is crafting, let's just grab the tiles out of here so it's not getting too much weight. Let's go over here, finish this little area off. Ooh, a green tile. I like green. It's kind of interesting that you never know what color the tile is going to be until you go to place it, or until you do place it down. Oh, come on. There we are. This is definitely going to give us a lot more room. We might move some of this stuff, like these storage boxes. We'll either have to destroy them or try to pick them up. This frame, I think some stuff in the middle might not be too bad. The other thing is maybe get rid of this door and expand this out a little bit more. Can we? It's just calling to me saying I need to go. Alt E. Can only lock the door. What about the door frame? Oh, where'd my crowbar go? I had it in my hand. There it is. Pick up. There it is. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking that if we can expand some tiles, even if they're under the ground, hopefully they work under the ground. Oh, I don't want the crowbar. It looks like our tile making is done. So let's try and make our next group, which we set 1100. Where's our material? Here it is. So 1100. Perfect. Yes, just craft whatever the amount that is. That would be so much easier if they could just do that all the time like that. Except for you didn't have to type in the amount. Alright, pick up the tile. Pick up our other green tile. Yeah, I'm thinking door might move out here. Alright, 4. You go under the ground. There we go. There's flat. Okay, now. Oh. It shows under the ground. I have no real clue if it's there, though. That's the problem. We can't see it there. Well. We're going for it. That should be right. That should be right. I don't know if I need to do 1 or 2 here. There we go. Should we just build till we can get out of that? I don't think so. Should we square off the front or leave it like that? So I want to have access to walk through here, which we can already pull out that other one. See, I'm thinking that might be nice to have a little corner like that just for one item. So I'm thinking we'll just leave it just like that. So let's go place these in the back here. Perfect. And there we go. That was it. Just one tile. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have walked all the way back there for just one tile. Pick up, pick up, pick up, and pick up. Now, where's our door? Or should we look at tiles again and make sure that we got all of our underground tiles situated? I'm thinking that's a good idea. Okay, underground, underground, underground. Perfect. We got underground tiles all situated. We can't see them, but they're there. That's what I like. So, I'm thinking for door. I'm wondering almost like a little hallway that comes out here. Man, we're almost getting like too advanced in our building. But if we put the door out just a little bit further, it'd kind of be nice. But I also want to put the door like right here on this tile under the ground. But also, if I make a highway or a hallway type to get into the building, it's got to be 4 wide-ish or so. All right, we're gonna do it. I don't really care. Just gonna use materials, but we're making materials today. Of course, we got to watch all the other stuff, food, and everything. Oxygen. Oxygen is going to be the thing that we're going to have to worry about for a while. We definitely need to figure out. Ooh, there we go. 5. How far do we want to come out? Maybe just to here? And then go over 3 or 4? Makes sense. Okay. Let's go back and grab some more tiles. We should have a bunch in here. 50? Wow, yeah, we did build good. Alright, what do we got for our next amount? We still have 50, so we can make 244. Just 2, huh? Well, that's fine. Craft them up. We'll need them. Alright, let's try this. Okay, now we go invisible again. That's my best guess. 4 wide hallway. Door right there. Makes a little nook there for a crafting station on our left. I'm thinking we need to go out further now. Maybe just all the way. Alright, plans changed. That's how it goes though, you start building something. Alright, now, let's see if we can see. That's it, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yellow tile. Oh no, it just looked yellow in the light. I was gonna say yellow. I thought we had green tiles. Green tiles. I like green. It's a good thing I like green because there's a lot of it right now. It's a lot of green. Definitely gonna have to call us a green base. But amazingly, so we had 50 tiles out of there, which seemed like a ton. We're almost out of them. It goes so fast. Alright, let's grab these few here that we won't need. And these locations. These tiles I'm not the happiest about because they're so dark. Just that pure black is black. Just can't see them at all. They're definitely more, maybe a roof tile. There we go. 5. Of course, we got to do our jump to place these. Oh, that one. Oh, I get it. I'm up on top of, yeah, this little lip. There we go. Definitely also, even for roof tiles, not the best because they still take away color. So this one's damaged. I'm not sure why. It's another black one. Let's grab this nickel tile. Oh, I still have this little spot in the back. It's not too high. Not that I really have to have everything too high at the moment, but we're trying just to go here. Alright, that would give me enough room that if I even put a station there on the left, like a big station, I'll have enough room to walk through without issues, which I like. You know, some of me saying we might expand, push that out a little bit too later on. We'll see. If you have any ideas or thoughts on this, I'm happy to hear them. But another idea is when we walk straight in here, if we put the door, or if we put the door, if we put the door in the middle, and then we could have storage boxes left and right. But we already know that the door, at least this time, opened to the left. So that's making me think to put it right here. course, that could change when we go to place it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our door. Let's not place that tile. Alright, door. Door, here we are. Door's like chewed up too. Sheesh. Aliens have been banging on the door trying to... See how it has the door to the right side? So before I did that, because I thought it was a sliding door, and I was really excited actually for a sliding door. If I turn around, it still shows it that way. So I'm guessing if we put it here this time again, it will open. Yep, just like that. And I would rather have that open than waste kind of space behind the door. So that makes sense to me. We're kind of manage it a lot better this time. Have our door in a much more appropriate spot so it looks good. Because before I hated the door that it kind of opened to the side and we didn't have any room to walk around to click on it easily. So one small innovation at a time. 2 more tiles. Alright, so we are running low on power, but we should have extra batteries. Do we have any other resources here? Not in bulk or anything. Tin? We can make some out of tin. We can do 88. Craft it. Just ready to use whatever resources we got to start crafting this building. Nice. And one more green tile. Put it there. This is good. We got a lot of room. We got a big space there that we can put a machine. Even if it sticks out a couple, we'll still have plenty of room to get around it. Maybe storage box crazy over here just because it's a little tighter in this spot. But, you know, obviously you can still do room. Or room for machines, whatever. We'll see. I kind of like the idea of having like a center pod and then everything else on the sides. Let's take a look here for other resources. I want to just craft 1,000,000 tiles today. And then after I get that done, hopefully we can go on to some other stuff like more power. Because that seems like it's our next... Ooh, there's 700. Nice. Anything else? There's loose fight 62. I mean, I just feel like grabbing like all this stuff until we're full. And then from there, we can just craft a ton. Nickel. Oh, there's even some tiles right there. I already have some tiles. And what color are these? Gray? Ah, one. Pretty good looking tiles. There we are. Alright. So, yes, incompatible. I'm not sure why it says that each time. Let's take this material here. So we go 22 times 10, which would be 220, which we can't do that much. So, like, by 8, I'm thinking? 8's 176. So I guess we'll have to do 7. 154. 154. Once again, devs, please make this simpler. The infinity sign is kind of nice because I don't have to like click up the numbers, but I still now have to do the math every single time to figure this out, unless there's some other way that I'm not aware of. But it seems that every time I have to do the math to figure out exactly how many tiles I can craft and make just to make my square box. I mean, I'm not against square box. Well, it's not square. I've added a little hallway here for my grand entrance, and my box has some lower hanging storage. And we have, you know, this little indent here. The reason that I do like to have little setups like this is because if you have a square unit, it can sit here, another square unit can sit here, and you have this little kind of path in between, which should make it fine. The storage boxes are going to be a little close, but with going as high as we do, or we have, we can put stuff up above, which I think is awesome. I definitely like that availability. I might also, or I was thinking, with units like this, we could come down in front of it and actually have the storage box still a bit accessible in the front. Because if they're all the way in the back, like here, we can't reach that storage box in the back. But if you put a tile down in the middle there, you can put the storage box there if it'll snap, and then we could space save and put it out a little bit further. So it's kind of an idea we're going to look into. Here's a whole bunch more resources I like. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of kind of like random little resources. Oh, here we go. Here's like a whole bunch. Nice. It's kind of also going to be a good thing. Look at that. Power 7. We're going to die. Where's our storage or power? We obviously put our batteries somewhere. There's a suit battery. Let's take a look real quick at the inventory. Did we put them somewhere? I didn't think. I hope, more than anything, I hope we didn't stick them in like a storage box somewhere that's around when we went and picked up stuff. Wow, I cannot find my other suit batteries. I made 4. Don't tell me they're all gone. Where would I have put them? Oh, I have 2 in my inventory. Well, that makes sense. 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind. I'm going crazy because they're down here in my inventory because I went to fill everything up and I filled it all up. So let's stop going crazy. Let's just go up real quick. Power. There. Ooh. The flying sometimes is a little difficult. Let's see. Charge everything. So that should have charged all the batteries. Now, let's put the batteries in this one weird storage box sitting here. Overweight, of course. Why would we want to put it all in there? We wouldn't want to do that. So let's change our mind. Let's put it in this far left one, because this one's got plenty of weight capacity. So we'll put a battery in there. We'll put a battery in there. There we go. All right, we're set. Let's see if our tile making is done. I don't know why it says incompatible input every time I go to access this thing. It's kind of weird. All right, so 13, 17, 700. Wow, okay. 738 divided by 22, 33 and a half. So 33 times 22, 726. 726 is what we want. Craft them all. Nice. More tiles. Again, what color? Black. Oh, I don't like the black. I'd rather have the black on like the roof. Even though I do love the orange ones on the roof. They look cool. So, you know, later on I could see doing designs and all sorts of neat stuff and ideas. But for now, oh, there we go. For now, we won't. I'm thinking because my name is Kevin, we could spell out a huge K like on the roof, and that could be like our search beacon. People could be aware of, you know, it's our base and there we are. Come save us or come find us. We could put that on the sides of the buildings too. Just some interesting ideas I've thought about. With these tiles being smaller, you could definitely print your name or anything you want. I'm sure people will probably work on pictures at some point, but you know, you'll have to have a pretty big space for that. It's definitely doable though. Come on, go up. There we are. So this is another black tile. Now, I know there are windows, but I haven't really worried about that at the moment, just because I figure it's so easy to remove tiles. That's not, you know, something I need to worry about right now. Good evening. Wow, base seems expanded a lot. Have you found out new stuff? My biggest innovation is definitely always put your door on the left-hand side of a wall there, because it's always going to swing to the left. I was thinking maybe I could change it to not swing to the left, but put it tight up against the wall there. other new stuff, not really. We're just kind of clearing out some storage boxes to build as many tiles as possible. Every time I go into this and hit E, for some reason it says invalid input. I think it's because I turned this on infinite, but I don't know how to turn it off infinite. That's just kind of how it is right now. But hopefully we can get some boxes cleared out and space for other stuff that we could need. We'll have to probably go harvest a lot of materials after this, but that's going to be good. Always need resources. So we can do 110 of this. Are you sure you want to delete it? No, we want to put it in here. There we go, 110. Make up a few more tiles for me. All right. Or black. All right, let's do black ceiling. Now we're going to get off this little hump and we won't be able to hit the ceiling. It's sad. There we are, barely. Oh. No. We can't go onto the roof, of course. We're probably going to have to just do that. Alright, go up. Fly. Sometimes you hit the jump and you're holding it and it just will not fly the first time. Oh, I don't really like the black roof, but we're going to leave it. I feel that we're definitely going to need, with the more black tiles that you use, you're going to need lights really quickly. Because it just makes everything that much darker. Oh, this will give us a lot more room though to craft stuff. It'll be nice. Did you not craft? I told you to craft. I swore I said it should craft all my stuff. Alright, well that is doing that. Let's take a look here. We're going to need to repair a lot of stuff soon. Or build new stuff. So we have like our welder, our drill, our hammer's completely broken, which is never great. We have... I put it away somewhere. And say, I think we had a wrench that's still in okay shape. There's a rivet gun. I hate the idea of putting a whole bunch of my inventory because I'm trying to empty out stuff. There's another pickaxe. But there's a wrench. Okay, there's a wrench. Because to finish this, we're definitely going to need more resources. And I want to get to the point where we can craft a whole bunch of oxygen and water again. Because we're already really low on oxygen. I know I have some in my inventory. And there's just no way that it's going to be enough. There, we emptied that one out finally. It's never going to be enough for us to really make some good progress. So let's take some rad shield pills real quick. Because we need our daily drug dose. 29. Well, let's just take one more. 26. That's nice. Alright. I just want to move it up in the box. Is that a bad thing? We can't do that. Really? That's interesting. Huh. Never thought that would be a thing. We have all these screwdrivers, which we're probably just going to start deleting. Because obviously we don't need a million of them. And they're all pretty much broken anyways. They just break automatically in here. I was hoping, I can't remember what I was reading or checking out, but it seemed like there was something where we could break down items and turn it into, you know, the raw resources. And that is why I was thinking of holding on to these screwdrivers is for that. But obviously at this point they're breaking. And I don't know if it's just stuff in these boxes breaks down or if it's just everything in general. But everything looks like it's breaking down and it's just going to disappear after a while, which is pretty annoying. I'd like to be able to use the resources and the stuff that I've gathered. Maybe that is why you don't want to bother gathering too much, because it'll just break down and disappear. If anyone does know about that, let me know. I'm just thinking eventually it's all just going to show like this and just every little piece is going to be broken, which is weird. Alright, here's a pretty good amount of items. So we had 302, divide that by 22. Come on, please build do a built-in, device that just makes it so you can just drop in your set amount instead of typing every single time that you need a certain amount. How many? I think it was like 13. That's not too bad. It'll help us. These 5 are going to go really fast. Yeah, they're more of a white. Okay, let's do more of a white here for sure. Perfect. All right. So that's going to give us some more tiles of an unknown color. This is definitely the most colorful base. Going over to the other guy's base over there, he has his whole entire base all one color. Mine is definitely very different. I really need some more of those orange tiles that I have on the ceiling to place those around. I'm not sure what material they're made out of. Just because they're kind of orange. I like the orange and the green. If I had a ton of materials and I was going to just spend a bunch of time building out of 1 or 2 items, I'd probably do like an orange green layer setup just for fun. It might look hideous, but it'd be easy to find my building, that's for sure. All right, let's see, is there any other materials? So too little, too little, too little. We have some iron. I want to try to save onto a little bit of stuff because we still need to repair things. And if we use it all, we won't be able to repair anything. And that's not going to be good. So let's place a few of these. We're going to need more oxygen too in a while, and power. We have power. Okay, so this is more green tiles. The green. Alright, can we finish off this little roof area? Whoop, let's just fly up there. Go up. There we go. There we go. Hallway is done. Now I just got to finish off the rest of the main area. And a few holes in between. We might just, well, we'll finish it. As I said, we can leave some holes, like in the very first building setup. I left some holes in there just because I didn't have the resources to do it. People can't fly in, a 1 square or anything like that. So even if we do leave some holes and don't seal it off 100% right at first, it won't really be a problem. We can deal with it later. Alright, power's okay, food's fine. We have some food on us, so let's eat that real quick just to get a couple items better. Water, drinking water. Very good. Alright, let's see what we can repair with resources we have. 5. Alright, can we repair first to start off a pick? Because eventually we got to get more resources. Nope, we can't. We definitely do not have enough for that one at least. Let's grab our other pick. Oh, we have tons of that. Okay, repair. Great, so we have a repaired pick. The rivet gun. I have no idea what the rivet gun's going to take. Oh, we got all that stuff. It's cheap, actually. Materials, repair the rivet gun. Nice, I like that. And what's next? We have like the welder. Utility knife. Perfect, easy to repair. Okay. Sledgehammer. We haven't even really used the sledgehammer. I don't know why it's breaking so much. The hammer, that's a really useful tool. Perfect, we can repair that simply. The daily repair process. Energy regulator. There's our welder. Ooh, magnesium, huh? Let's just repair these items. We can. So now we're down to only 2 items and we need magnesium. Let's see if we have some magnesium somewhere. NV. Oh, we crashed the game. I don't know if we crashed because of the crowbar being out. It could be. I'm not sure. It's hard to say, crashes. I've heard there are a number of crashes that happen from accessing boxes and just going through them too much. But that one seemed like maybe it's because we hit it with the crowbar. I'm not sure. I just wish we could not have crashes. That would be the best, obviously. But for now, it's going to happen. So just give me a couple seconds here. Hopefully we can get this to shut down and restart. I might just close it. And it's not even going to allow me to close it. There we go. At least one of the best things that I've found so far is that instead of taking 5 tries to get back into the server, it happens in the first try. At least recently, that's been the case. Now, I could have just crashed the server, which would be a whole different ball of wax. And the servers, actually, the one time, as I said, it was down for, who knows, it could have been a whole entire day. It was for at least over 12 hours, but today it has not crashed, knock on wood, and we have been able to get right back into it the first try when we click on it. Usually we get this loading bar. It takes a while for all the servers to populate, but then once the servers populate, we can select our server and try to go into it. Before, it would try to go into it and it would just kick us back out to the main screen, and then we'd have to go back to populating the servers. Then we'd try to connect to the server, we'd go back to the main screen, blah blah, you get the idea. It'd go over and over, at least about 5 times. But recently, it seems that each time that the servers populate, that I'm able just to join right away, which is a huge time saver. I've been losing track of what I'm doing or what's going on because of those 5 times. I mean, this takes a while. If you haven't noticed, I mean, we've probably been doing this for a minute now at least. It takes way more time than you'd expect, especially if you have to do it 5 times just to get into the server. Let's see if we can go back to a couple other comments. I saw on another video that I had, there were some comments made, and I wanted to go back to that. Just give me a second. Oh, here's the server list. Is our server here? It is. Great. Let's see if we can just connect the first try. Here we are. This one had some comments. I kind of like going over the comments just to let you guys know some of the stuff that people are telling me, keeping me informed. So as I was talking about before, there was a guy named Matt L5225. He was the one that first originally started, talking to me about power when I was just setting up the solar power panel the first time. He was saying that there was an issue with the wiring overall. It was not working. He was informing me very nicely that the machine just made a hum automatically, even if it had power or not, which I still wish on that main machine that it would do something if it connected. Oh, you've been kicked from the lobby. Okay, so maybe we'll start this again. If it does take a couple times, I'll probably end my stream here. Maybe I'll do some recording off of live just to kind of finish out this episode. If it takes more than this time to get back in, I don't know. I guess it's really up to you guys, since you guys are watching here live right now. If you'd like me to continue and wait till the server comes back up to finish stuff, I'm more than happy to do that. If you'd rather, not sit here and watch the loading bar or the loading circles circle around and around and around, I can definitely understand that. This is part of the game, but it definitely is not the excitement of the game or even something that's interesting to watch. It is just a part of it, though, and at some point you need to just understand that if you are going to play the game or you're interested in getting into the game, it seems to be there. Let's see, what do I have? We could go and show. I haven't seen Steam stuff recently. Let me just pull up my display here. Alright, so one of the main things that I was talking about before is that there hasn't been really much updates or changes to the game for a little while. I've been trying to follow on here and see if they have anything. Oh, okay. So 1 week after launch, overview and next steps. So they did finally. I didn't have a chance yesterday. So my dad right now, he's been building a shed at his house. So I've been over there helping him with stuff. And I had pretty much on the 1 week release date, I had some big plans and ideas for a video. It didn't happen as much as I thought it was going to, just because I spent a lot of time over at his place helping him. We were digging out a foundation for his shed. Big shed, so it took a long time. Oh, it's still not connecting. Alright. Come on. Try to connect again. Go back to Steam. I want to look at this update. Hi colonists, what a week. We have been monitoring the Steam forums and the Discord since the launch. Several big issues were happening, especially about the servers not displaying in the server browser. This was a critical issue that we have corrected Thursday night with our second patch. Okay, that's good. Like patches. Also, we wanted to apologize servers not restarting automatically. Yesterday night we checked with Gportal and their demand had an issue. So, I did talk about that. I had the server not showing up. I, contacted them directly through the Steam kind of chats. Thank you all for coming on the forums and Discord channel. A special thanks to all the advanced players starting to get really far into the crafting tree and giving us great feedback to balance a game in a better way, not mentioning the problems they can encounter and report with advanced building. Some cool screenshots that have been published so far. That's kind of a cool looking building. Let's take a look. Say, I wonder if he's got a ramp though. It's, off the ground, which I do think that's well, how did he get? I guess that's counting more as a ceiling than anything else. I'm just wondering how we got that built without those acting as a pillar. That's really pretty though. I do like it. There is something I have not seen yet, is this red resource. I hope to get that. Let me click the server again. Still there. Go back to Steam. Alt tab. So, I've not seen, that's what it looks like at least, some of that red resource right there. I've not seen any. Oh, look at all the orange. I like that. It says golden, but it looks more orange. Man, the server's still not coming up. Come on, server. The space is cool. Look at all the solar panels. Sheesh. They definitely, they got a lot of solar panels. We could have more solar panels. I haven't been playing a ton off camera. I've definitely wanted to try and just do everything with you guys and let you experience it at the same time. It's kind of fun that way. I haven't been burned out, and it hasn't really taken too much away from the game. It's kind of helped pace me. I guess the server issues have helped pace me as well. But I have seen one storm area so far. It was kind of just right to the side of my base, and it looked pretty gnarly. It was definitely a big kind of sandstorm. It looked way different than this, and it's much harder to see. I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit later. So, patch highlights. This is kind of what I wanted to understand. 3 patches were done during the first week, with urgent fixes, yes. So, 90% stuck at loading screen or kicked back to lobby to correct. Yeah, this is exactly what we're experiencing and why we can't play the game. Doors no longer lock after crashes. I explained that, and we can go raid and loot anyone's bases, but everyone's been really nice about that. Picking up wires and adding an additional enclosure layer crashes the server. Yeah, it bothers me that I needed to do wiring and that I probably crashed the server a couple times. Crowbar related problems. Oh, so there you go. So I had my crowbar out, if you remember. Or was it the wrench? I don't remember. It could have been the wrench. I don't think it was a crowbar. But it was one of those I had out at the time, and it definitely crashed the server there 100%. So, well, crash the game or the server. It's hard to say because I can't get back into the server. So it definitely could be a server issue. Let's take a look at this some more. The decay of tiles and stored items. Yeah, that's the number one thing. We have all these storage boxes, but what's the point if all of our items are going to be broken? So, new features to be added soon. In-game chat, working on it right now. Need some QA and should be included in the patch. Oh, I think it's loading up. Nice. Functional key binding, almost done. Of course, we are also working on bugs. So, definitely looks like, so fixing the wire issue, the wrench, and repair tool. See, there's the repair tool, which I was holding out at the time when I accessed that box. That's my guess why that crashed. So hopefully, Crowbar still seems to produce lots of crashes when picking up wires and some socketed objects. Okay, definitely a few comments there. Input slot and workbenches will no longer show a substance stack present after crafting completion. If the stack is reduced to 0, auto refresh in the server list. Have character marker is now displayed as part of the server browser fix. So definitely looks like a lot of stuff. But way more important, we have the game back up. So let's get rid of the display capture. And let's go back to the game. All right. We didn't die. That's a good thing. We have power. We're fine there. So let's be a little bit more careful with our tools and trying to access boxes. So we were looking for magnesium. And we're getting rid of screwdrivers. Some smithsonite. Let's just grab it. Oh, there's that box. It's way above our head. Water. More items. There's soldering iron. Look at that. The soldering iron's perfect. It is not taking like any damage. That's amazing. I think we had it on us though, to be honest. So let's see. Thank you guys for holding on there, being patient through the server issues. I'm glad it came back and we can get going again. Hopefully we don't crash it again, just trying to get some materials. I did not see any magnesium, but we do have a pickaxe. And I know magnesium's pretty close. So we can go and access those resources. Wait, I've had that Glendula, or what's it called? Go back to it. Yeah, Galena. I've had that resource for a long time. It's a really good resource, but I haven't had much of it, or I haven't gone back to harvest any more of it. It might be what the ceiling's made out of to get the orange or goldish color. I'm not 100% sure. There's 200. That's nice. We could use that. So let's try to get back to repairing a few items. A great question is, how do we repair the repair tool? So we do not have any magnesium. That's the item we need. We need a lot of it. So let's take the welder, take it out. We have our pickaxe, the sledgehammer, the drill. That's what I was thinking we need to repair next. Oh, we need more magnesium. Okay, let's repair this, and then we'll go get some magnesium. Because at this point, that's what we need. Alright, let's go find some. I'm thinking that one item that we have like 200 of, we might as well throw it in here. Let's get rid of this tool so we don't crash anything. Error. Yeah, I know you're an error. That's the next thing that I guess I should type them about. So this lucifite, 284. Put in the calculator, 284 divided by 22 makes 12 tiles, almost 13. So 12 times 22 is 264. 264. Craft me some tiles. Those will be ready when we get back. We continue to crafting. So also we're getting low on power. Just swap that out. We have one tile, and I'm not worried about placing one tile. Oxygen's running low. How much do we have? Do we have none? Ooh, we have no oxygen. That's not a great thing in the world. where there's no oxygen, naturally. So let's go over. There's quite a bit of boxes. I see the large storage boxes with items in them, but we want to find magnesium at the same point. Man, it's bright out, son. Let's see what this is. Zinc. It's a good material. There's some stuff right there. Hopefully that'll have oxygen in it. If we can find our magnesium, we can repair everything and keep going. I want to repair everything because we're going to be, of course, building and crafting items further here soon. No magnesium. Okay. Let's see. Get rid of this. Oxygen. Thank you. Oop. We left the last little bit. That's the dangerous thing of putting it in there, is if there's any leftovers, you don't grab it. You always want to have all the leftovers. Let's see if we can go up here real quick. I know there's those other nodes there. There's one up there. I mean, there's nodes around for resources. I'm just not sure which one has our magnesium in it. Now I see another little storage box up there. Might go on a little detour just to grab it. I think that's a box. That looks more like a rock now. I'm getting closer. Yeah, just a rock. Alright, change my mind. No, there's one up there. That one looks like it's already been gotten, though. No, there it's humming. Alright, give me goodies. More oxygen. I'll take it. Thank you. Let's see. A couple more boxes. We don't need power. We just changed out batteries. We could charge up everything, but the nice thing is we have power back at home. It's so nice. I don't know what we're going to do when we have like 5 solar panels up there. We could sit there and constantly charge our batteries non-stop. They never run out. Oh, all the oxygen. Good. We go through oxygen pretty dang fast, so having more of it is better than not. Let's see. Rad shields. Since we used all those rad shields earlier, we've been really low, which is awesome. It hasn't climbed up at all. Zinc. Oh, come on. Where is my magnesium? It could be that I need to go harvest out of some of those kind of bluish looking ones. And I know there's a bunch over a little further. More oxygen. Alright, I think we're going to go. Now, as far as I'm aware, all these are just water. Yep. I was just wondering if there might be a chance to get anything else out of any. But so far as I've noticed, they all just have water in them. So eventually, that's a great resource because we'll want to have thousands and thousands of water on hand. Because if we can convert that all into oxygen and everything, we'll be set forever. So I've taken a couple little walks down this far before. I know that I didn't do it on camera one day because I wanted to explore and try to find the material to build our solar panels before I did it on camera and walked around the whole entire world. Now, if you look down there, there's a huge complex down there. I did see there's actually a fair amount of people that are building down in that area. So usually when I'm on the server, I maybe see one other person. Maybe I don't see any people at all. The most I've ever seen, I think, is 2. And I'm guessing that is where they are because they definitely have not been around this area that I'm building in. I have like that one neighbor and that's it. So here's my 3 resources that I've been using a bunch. These all 3, if I remember correctly, they were tin. There's another one down there, but we're going to check again to see if they're all tin. Yep, tin. I'm guessing tin. Let's keep going. I bet you the magnesium we need is probably back towards the other direction. I just figured, let's try leaving the pickaxe out. Not a problem. Let's go down to these ones. We'll hit them up. So as you can see there, that's a huge setup down there. A lot more. Oh, there's magnesium. That's what we're wanting. Perfect. Found what we needed. Now, of course, we got to go through the age-old problem of we're breaking our tool and we'll have to repair it. Alright, that's probably plenty. Let's grab welder. There we are. Repair, repair. Perfect. That'll be great. Love that thing going forever. Now, this pickaxe I don't think is out of magnesium or anything. Oh, lucifite. Oh, we have some. Repair it? Nice. Obviously we got some. That's great. We can have a better pickaxe now. And the drill. The drill. There we are. Repair. Great. And I see one more pickaxe here is broken. Okay, so we need this illuminite. A lot of it. That one, if I remember right, that's our crazy pick. It's really good. But we definitely need a different resource to be able to repair it. And I don't really know where we get that from or what it is. Let's try this one. I'm curious to see what this is. 10. So this is a bunch more 10. So we have 10, 10. Do we have any boxes close by? Yeah, we don't really need any more. Alright, let's go by these last couple other ones up here. And we'll just check to see if they're 10 as well. That'd be 4 10 nodes right here. I thought there was only 3, but if there's 4, that's crazy. So that one's 10. Okay. One more to check. So that's where we're building, right out there on that point where the crosshairs are. Kind of a neat area. More 10. Wow, there's 4 10 nodes right here. How heavy are we? We're semi-heavy. Let's grab some while we're here. We can make more tiles out of 10. Let's go to 140, maybe. I pulled this up to just look at the weight down there on the left. Don't want to get too high. We broke it. Dang it. Resources, tools that break quite often, quite fast. Yeah, I could make them stronger, and I get that, but I gotta be really careful with what resources I use to, make stuff better at, because it just seems that if I, like that one pickaxe illuminite I made it out of, I might make one out of 10, to be honest. That might be a great idea. I don't know if 10 is going to be a really strong, lasting one, but if I make all this stuff out of 10, it might be a good option, because I have a ton right here. It's not terribly far away from the base, but it's a little bit of distance. Let's look at the weight again. Let's just go to the 4. One more. 2 more. Let's go 2 more. There we go. Alright. So, we got all of our weights filled up. We got resources. We're a little low on food, but food's not an issue. Now for the walk back to base. So, I haven't really seen anything else that's interesting. There's a couple big compounds. This one's, an okay sized compound. We have I don't know why they're really out here, these big, long kind of lines. Now, one thing that I've been thinking about the more that I look at this map and the more I go around is that there is an awful lot of stuff everywhere. Like, I don't think that they had 1,000 colonists on here. I mean, I would think there would be more like stations just every once in a while, not constantly everywhere. Yeah, the little battery charging stations are good, but I think they probably should have just kind of started out at a couple of areas and had those things there versus everywhere. They're not at least essential to the game right now, or not something that I've noticed that are, really crucial to having all these little items everywhere. But maybe eventually later on down the road, we'll be able to do something with them, or they'll help us further or something. I don't know. If I had to build in a new spot again, I probably would build a little bit closer to them for starting out. But now as I'm building further and further, that peak right up there, that's like the spot that I really want to build. That just seems like a cool spot. You could look over everything. There are some resources, close by enough, but that's kind of my goal maybe, is to build up there eventually at some point. We'll see if that happens. For now, happy with, building up kind of on this peak. Building up on a peak's not needed, or maybe the best area. That one had kind of a big flat spot on it, which is kind of nice for building. We couldn't build, enormous right there before we start going over the edges and it looking a little bit, ugly with all the pillars. But down here in some of these flat areas would be pretty nice as well. We'll see though. I'm hoping later on that this game will have rovers or cars, whatever you want to call them, so we could get around a bit quicker. Right now it's pretty slow walking. It definitely takes a lot of time. Oh, look at our glorious multicolored building though. It's looking pretty good. We only have a couple layers of wall there. Oh, it's bright. Wow, it's bright. I think those should be my solar panels. The green tiles, they look like solar panels. That rate, the sun hitting off of them. Ooh, can we make it inside? Oh, just a little short. Oh, so close, but so far. Yeah, just so many of these pillars. They're needed, but definitely. Ooh, I am kind of amazed that I can still fit inside my door. Didn't really think about it with the floor that way. I'm kind of amazed that I can fit in there. Something to definitely pay attention and watch out for next time. But at least for now, we can make it. So, we made some tiles. You're going to say incompatible input. Yes, you did, of course. Let's go into here. Oh, now we're really heavy on weight. Let's see. How much did we get? We have quite a bit of that. Where is our tin? Tin. All right. Pull back out the calculator again. Once for all. 987 divided by 22. 44 tiles. So let's make 40. Okay. 40, because I just want to have a little bit of extra resources sitting around in case of anything. That'll give us 107. So we're going to do 880. That'll give us 40 tiles. That'd be really nice. Pull this out. Pull this into our inventory. Alright, craft. Not sure why. Well, I know why, because I swapped it out. I just wish if it did that, it would jump the item in the inventory versus moving it around. Alright, so we're heavy. I know we're heavy. We're going to be okay. We'll survive if we can just get over here and place some of these tiles. Okay. Yeah, that's something we're going to have to think about, is that box right there. It doesn't look like it's going to allow us to place that tile, which is weird. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. That is definitely an issue and a weird problem that shouldn't be there. We should be able to place a tile there, no problem. It's got to be the box, I'm guessing. Ooh, there we go. And see how weird that is? We're moving ultra slow, and then all of a sudden it just lunges pretty much. Oh yeah, we're adding another layer of color. It's going to be awesome. So, for this, take all. Let's see. I worry now about having stuff decompose in here, but what can you do? I want the tile back, so I'm going to place it. Okay, now we're going to have issues. Been looking in there too long. Rod, wire, the energy regulator tool thing that we're not going to use anytime soon. Ay, come on. I don't know why it kicks us out of boxes so often. Rat shields. There was a bar. Where'd that bar go? There it is. Put that in here. Oh, come on. Stop it. So, oxygen. We have oxygen. Lots of oxygen. I like that. That will be nice. Food. Food. Definitely have to stop every now and again. Just kind of top yourself off on everything. Just life. Anything else? Battery power, water, drinking water. Ooh, I have not collected some drinking water for a little while, unfortunately. So when that gets down and done, we're going to be down and done there. So that will be something that'll be a challenge of ours coming up soon, I can tell. Probably that tool. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, we can't even place one there? What? That is weird. It just does not like that spot at all. I don't think there's a hidden tile or invisible tile. I've tried to pick these up before and I can't pick them up. But let's try. Do we have our crowbar? Did we ditch it somewhere? Oh, we do. We have it in slot 1. You know, what happens if we do this? We pick up the tile behind it. Did we get the box? Yes, we did. Look at that. Okay, so we can move the storage box that way. I have not figured out any other way to move it, but that is the way to do it. That's nice. And then they're breaking severely, it looks like. Alright. Can we hold these? That'll be great, because eventually we want to move storage boxes. So now I can just understand to move the tile underneath of it. Alright, let's finish this off 3 high. If we were a normal person, we'd be done with our building pretty much at 3 high, and we'd just be working on the roof. But look at how nice that 4 high is. So much better. Alright. So. Ooh, the more and more I think about it now, I'm like, man, I wouldn't mind doing my boxes different or out somewhere else. Oh, they're all the orange tiles too. Nice. I like that. Alright. So. Do we have any more empty boxes? Definitely not. But we can take all. Perfect. Can we take all of this one too? This one's already empty. Perfect. I say perfect a lot. I know I do. It's kind of my way of, I don't know, agreeing with myself, confirming. Not perfect is not picking up these tiles. Are we lagging? We'll do the check. The energy is not going down. The oxygen is not going down. We are officially lagging. And we lost server again. So I think that's going to be it for now. You know, at this point, the server's going to keep crashing every now and again. I'm probably going to try to finish this off camera, maybe later tonight or something. You know, I don't want you guys to just sit here and kind of fight through the finishing of the building stage. I'd rather you guys see some of the more interesting stuff. So I'll finish the building, probably place some storage boxes, and continue on from there. You know, I do appreciate everyone coming to watch. If you have any tips or tricks or information, maybe things you'd like to see me do. If you'd like to see me go explore some of those other areas down further, just so you can see them or so see some other bases. You know, as I said, I know some are down there. At the time when I saw them, you know, there was a couple that were just platforms or whatever, nothing super interesting, but happy to go ahead and do that. Definitely thank you all for coming to watch, and have a great day. Take care, and we'll see you next time. I'll keep streaming one of these episodes every single day. I want to just keep going at it, trying to get as far as we can. It's just taking a while with all the crashes. So until then, take care, have a good day.